Teenage Engineering has updated the OPZ with a monophonic sampling mode, so here's a quick demo on what that actually means and how to use it. Step 1, go to the website and update your firmware. Step 2, go to the App Store or Play Store and update the app. Done. It's easy. It's really, really easy. All you want to do is hold the track button and then change the note style to mono. So obviously the OPZ is capable of polyphonic sampling, but I'll give you two quick examples where it might be useful to select mono sampling. Ableton users might be familiar with a concept from Live or hardware production centers like the MPC called choke groups. This is where playing a sound will stop another sound, and this has a distinct sampling vibe that's popular from vinyl sampling and hip-hop production. Mono trig mode kind of works in a similar way. Also, side note, make sure that the note length, by holding the track button and spinning this green encoder, make sure it's long enough, because otherwise it's not really going to work this way. This annoyed the hell out of me when I first got this synth and I didn't know how to set that properly, and I don't want anyone else to waste their time being confused like me. So you can take a chopped up sample. If you set it to drone, you get an effect where the note kind of holds for the length, but if you just want to jam, it sounds pretty like muddled and over the top, and it's quite limited if you don't just want to play it in the intended segments or hold the buttons. But let's go to the mono setting. Now it's immediately much more musical to me. It's more like playing an instrument, and it's intuitive, so you can have a jam with a lot more fun. And I could make a bunch of variations in no time at all without having to hold the buttons as I play them, and it's a bit more creative in my mind. By the way, these guitar samples that I'm using here, they're available for download if you want to see my full lo-fi hip-hop tutorial for the OPZ, in which I created the samples. There's a download link there. But example number 2 is using the percussion track. If you're a musician, I'm guessing you already know how an actual hi-hat works, but in addition to the cymbals on the hat, there's also a floor pedal that can open or close it. So if you have a monophonic sample mode or a choke, then you can actually stop an open hi-hat ringing out by playing a closed hat, which is closer to what happens in real life and has a cool dynamic. So here it is in poly. You can hear that it kind of goes over the top, or in retrig note mode. And here it is in mono. So it sounds cool in a sequence. I think if we leave it in mono, I've just got a little pattern here where one is left to ring out and then one closes. So you've got this kind of intentional playing, and I haven't done anything with putting parameter locking on the sequence. You can hear that second one. It shuts off really quickly. You could also do the same thing with a riser or a build-up in an electronic track. See how that just cuts the other one straight off? I think it gives you a lot more creative options just to have it. You don't have to use it. Since it's only new, let me know in the comments how you use the different trig modes or what you think of the new update. Maybe I'm not even scratching the surface of this feature, as apparently many people were requesting it since some time now, and I'm just quickly trying to show how I would use it. But if you want to see more tutorials or performances using the OPZ, please consider subscribing to my channel, as I've got new videos coming every week. But thanks for watching.